Hello everyone, Krydax here, and welcome back to our full pYanodon's playthrough. We are behind on everything, which is, this is the way in pYanodon's. I have a lot of things on the to-do list that we haven't done, and a lot more things that aren't even on the to-do list that need to get done. First thing that I want to do is probably the to-do list item, which is more steel production. Currently, we're stealing some of the iron ore that's going, and we don't even have a full belt of iron ore, so we're going to fix that with some electric mining drills. And they mine 2 per second. I believe we don't have a, whatchamacallit, a radar over there, so I should make one of those too. But I believe that the iron ore is the mining toughness of 1, meaning 2 per second will actually mine 2 iron per second. I think that's correct. So for a full belt, I should only need about 8 mining drills. So I'll make 20. Because I might do a full second belt of iron. I think I'll go ahead and do that, which means I'll need more belts. And then we can make more steel and more iron and not feel like we're strapped for iron, which will be nice. Belts. Uh-oh. Yeah, we're definitely not doing great on iron right now. So that needs to pick up. And I also just kind of was replenishing all of my basic supplies. We also have burners researched now, which could be really handy to get rid of some extra resources. I believe I actually already put in a space for a second iron belt. I did at least have enough thinking aheadness for that. Where's the car? It's on the west. It's on the west side. Do I need more circuits while I'm here? Yeah, we'll take another stack. Uh-oh, now what's out? Iron. Okay, yeah, well, iron, we already knew iron was kind of short, and that is still the case. I should replace those with warehouses now that I have them. Or I guess deposits. Okay, so, ooh, don't hit the caravan outpost. Oh no, that's where coal gas. I put coal gas there. Okay, fine. Oop, wrong direction. So, hopefully, yeah, this should be enough belts, I think. I hate that vehicles can ride on belts. That always feels weird to me. Okay. Hopefully this is enough. Oh, excuse me, Mr. Pipe. We will have to move this for that bitumen seep at some point. When do I actually get the ability to I forget what they're even called. I think it's these tar extractors and oil derricks. Okay, it's green science. So that should allow us to get tar or crude oil or natural gas are the 3 resources that you can get from the whatchamacallits. I don't know why the words aren't coming to me today. Oh, if I had thought ahead, I would have... Ooh, I can craft some of these. Maybe I will. And then I can just use electricity. Because dealing with all this ash is annoying as heck. Oh yeah, I have all this extra iron too. Maybe I should grab some of that. But for now, I'm just going to deconstruct all of this and start fresh. And for a moment, I will ignore the titanium ash output. Crispy Crab, I am running a ton of mods, specifically pYanodon's, and then a bunch of quality of life mods on top of that. So yes, is the short answer. I do have a mod list posted on the YouTube videos, and it's mostly up to date. If you look at the most recent video, I think there's a couple I need to add in that I've added since I started, but for the most part, it's up to date. Okay, I did something wrong here. Oh yeah, that's what's wrong. That's not the ash belt. The ash belt is here. There we go. Okay, I'll just put that there for the moment. Get all this crap deconstructed. I'll help out my nanobots as much as I can. It will be nice to have better nanobots, or even construction bots at some point. That's a long time in the future, though. Okay. So now we've uncovered all that jazz, and it's kind of nice, actually. The titanium is a totally different research. Like, it needs the fluid mining drills, and so we don't have to worry about these mining drills picking up any titanium. I'm gonna space these out because they are plenty fast enough. It's just that they... some of them ran dry. So we're gonna space them out the full amount, I think, to get a full belt. Or 2 full belts. Okay. Here's belt number 1. Belt number 2. I guess I should maybe have that go back this way, because I don't have a lot of space. And then we'll try to power up all the drills. Wow. I love that those can connect. My extra little bit of wire reach is very helpful. Okay, I don't need any of this. Uh-oh. We have one square that is not accounted for. No, that one is accounted for, but this one is not. Oh well. That'll finish pretty quickly. Okay. I will go ahead and... maybe I'll just merge them at the... whatchamacallit? At the base. No, it's better. I think it's better practice to merge them at the mining site. Or I should say balance them. They're not merging. Just to make sure that if one of these starts to run dry, you know, they both run dry half as quickly. I'm also worried this one is gonna run dry a lot faster. Oh, my radar. I need to place the radar too. I remembered! Woo! Go Krydax! I remembered radar. Just real quick, let's get all of that out of my inventory. And then, how many more can I craft? A few more. That's the best way to do this, I think. We'll have these two join in, like so. And that should keep it a full belt for quite a while. That's still not good enough, is it, though? Let me add One more on this side, and then one more on the bottom. So I guess we need to go underground and go on that side. Okay. That should be an extra 8 per second, which is half of the belt. So as long as those can maintain half a belt. 128k, 96k, 146. 2 per second. That won't last super long. Yeah, I might just do that. So that way we have, even once all those ones down there run out, we'll still have 12 a second. Maybe we'll do 14 a second. That's almost a full belt, even once all of these are done. And the 128k and the 146k should last a long time, right? Because that's... yeah, that's like 20 hours, right? I think. So we should be good. And then, can I still craft... I can craft 3 of these, and I will... oh, no. Maybe we can craft more if we pick these up first. Yeah, perfect. So this will double our titanium mining potential, and then we won't have to deal with ash at all at the mining site, which feels really good. And this whole raw coal belt is basically pointless. I won't remove it because it could be useful to have at some point, but it's definitely not necessary anymore. Oh, that's so much easier. It's beautiful. And what do those mine? Those mine 2 a second total. So that'll double our titanium output. I think we'll run out of acetylene eventually, but it's fine for now. Okay, are these compressed? These look fully compressed to me. Can pick that up. And anything else we need to do here? How's the aluminum and the stone keratin mining looking? Those are still looking fine to me. I could reverse this raw coal belt and turn it into a stone keratin belt. I'm tempted to do that. Because currently that caravan dude has to carry it back and forth, and he's not doing the best job of it, to be honest. I really need more than one. Okay, so here comes lots of iron. And then I'll come down here. Do that. Go ahead and we'll send some to steel. And the rest will go straight. And then we'll crush the rest of it to make a full belt, which is... so I need 4 more jaw crushers to connect up a full belt of the processed iron ore. Jaw crushers are right there. I need a bunch more iron for that. Steam engines are ingredients in a lot of different buildings. Could be worth automating these. Just carrying around a stack of steam engines. They do only stack to 10, but that's still a bunch of resources I wouldn't have to carry around manually. Okay, 4 jaw crushers. What am I almost out of? Steel? Yes. Steel and small parts. Good news is we're going to get more of those here in a moment. Oh, these also output stone, right. So that's already outputting 12. So I'll have to sort out. I'll just keep it on a separate belt for now. 1, 2, 3. Ah, crap. Is this enough space? Oh yeah, I guess I don't need these anyway. This was for grabbing all of that copper stuff, which I can now move over because it's emptied out. Alright, number 4, near crushing iron. Iron belt number 2 pops over. We need 3 inserters in and 2 out. Two out can have 1 power pole, but there's no way around because you only get 5 squares from a power pole, so we have to do it that way. Oh, you know what? Maybe we'll do it this way, because that will power the buildings with the second one. Oh, no, I guess that doesn't work, does it? Whatever. Okay, and then we'll switch one building to be close and one building to be far. I find that that distributes things slightly better than half and half on each building. It really depends on how many items are produced at one moment, like per craft. If there's only 1 produced per craft, then the inserters don't share very well. Sometimes they don't, and you can have issues. If you're producing 4 items per craft, it'll, you know, do half and half pretty well. Okay, let's see. This is stone from copper processing. So this needs to move down a square. Do that, and then this one... Does this work? I feel like this is the kind of thing I ran into with the Pure Angels run, where I'm like, does this actually work properly? And I think it doesn't, because of the way that it would require... It looks fine for now, because this one's backed up. But once it's not backed up, if it happens to have a moment where both sides are stone, then it's not going to be putting processed iron on the belt, so it won't actually fully compress. The way that we need to do this is sorting the stone out first from this belt, and then that just gets combined. And then there's a little bit of a buffer for this processed iron to stack up if, you know, there's not enough over here. Video feed shouldn't be blank. I think that's just you, so maybe refresh your page. So this should result in a full belt of processed iron, if all goes according to plan. See, there's also the intricacy of, like, because it's exactly a full belt, we have to have exactly the same on each half, on each lane. Or I need to do a lane balancer for each of these. What's the best way to do this? I'm worried about the inserters not doing things exactly right. How much do I really care is another question. I mean, honestly, I think I can just do this. We'll filter the stone out. And then that means this belt will not be fully compressed to 12 items even. And then that should leave plenty of space for this to compress. Oh, wait. Sorry, that's not what I meant to do. I kind of meant to do this. Yeah. This is not the most efficient solution, but I'm done. Oh, I guess the inserters have filters too, don't they? Whatever. It's good enough. I'm done dealing with that. I'm gonna completely rebuild it all eventually anyway, so... whatever. And then we're gonna add some more advanced foundries for steel production. I'm gonna need more soil extractors too. Okay, just copy that. And then the outputs. I also don't know if I'll have enough coke. I forget, does this use a lot? No, this uses a very small amount of coke, so we might actually have enough that we won't have to worry about that. So that'll triple our steel production. Still not a lot, but that's 20 a minute, you know, so if I'm doing something for 10 minutes, there's 200 more steel. That adds up pretty fast. Yeah. It's a lot more than what I was getting, which was, what, 6, 7 a minute? Something like that. And then that uses 1.875, which is going to be 5 soil extractors. So I need 3 more. And we'll go ahead and hook that up to the underground. It's inconvenient. Okay. Water amount, 100 a second. That should be fine. Over a long pipe, I hope. And there we go. That should do it. More steel, more iron. Now, I don't know if we can process all of this processed iron, so we'll check on that last. Lastly, is this part of stuff. So these guys all put together can deal with 10. Alright, well that's not 15. Part of me wants to switch to advanced foundries, but A, they use so much power, and B, they're so slow. They're the same speed as a stone furnace. I would need like 30 of them. I don't think dealing with ash is that annoying that I should... I don't know. But what I do need is to get this third row running. Which, let's see, is mostly set up already. I just need to have processed iron come over and up to there. And that should get the third row running. And that altogether should be exactly 15. Sweet. And how much iron per second? Is that going to be about 5? I think that'll be 5. Oh, and do we need more inserters? No, we don't. We could switch for electric, but they're already running, so it's fine. We'll leave the mechanicals going. And then finally, let's do the ash cleanup properly. Ash cleanup can join in with this belt up here. This is also an ash cleanup belt, so we'll have that. Hop on the ash cleanup train. And then that was not a great spot to pick. That should do it. Get rid of all that ash. Ah, these still have iron ore in them. I was like, why are these not running? There we go. None of you are stuck, right? No, they're all good. All right. Gotta catch them all. Okay. What do I... This will just become a trash bin. Sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet. More steel production and more iron production. Both done. Dunzo. Hopefully that will fix some of the issues our base has been having. I don't know what. I guess just all of my mall stuff plus plus this thing has been eating all of my iron, and that's not good. Where did I put all the iron from the car? Putting that back into the system wouldn't hurt things. Is it still in this car? It might be in that car still. Or I put it in a chest somewhere. I just don't remember. I feel like I put it in a chest randomly. Near, like, the corner of my base. Whatever. Whatever. Okay, what's next? Automate rails? I don't think so. We'll look at the DINOSAURS next. Automating rails is going to require more lead and more tin because it's going to require a lot of solder. So I don't really want to deal with that right now. And the DINOSAURS we should have the resources for now. This guy. We do need to hook the creature chamber up to saline water again. Why don't I just make some new saline water in a different place? Do we have stone over by the creatures? It's so dark over here. I need some lamps. Place some lamp blueprints so that when I walk over there, they'll get placed, whether I forget or not. We do have stone here. So I could maybe put saline water over there. Yeah, we'll do that. Saline water is not a very difficult thing to make, so I don't know why I've been stealing it from the whatchamacallit, the circuit build. Up, over, underground. Underground. Washer. Saline water. Oh, you can also make saline water from gravel. I think that's new. I don't remember that being a thing. I like that, though. I do need water. nearest water is here. I don't think pipes are long enough to go all the way through, so I need to somehow connect this. This is a little bit of a nightmare over here. Okay, there we go. Saline water, Digosaurus. Connect the saline water. Feed this all the crap that it needs. One more DNA sample. Which we should have a lot of. Where are they? Up here. We should have... Yeah, look at all these. Beautiful. And then the Petri dishes. Those are not being stored anywhere. Oh yeah, the glassware. That's another problem, isn't it? Always a new problem. Finally, we need... Wow, saline water's pretty slow, actually. Holy cow. Was the gravel one faster? No, it's exactly the same. Okay. If we ever have way more tar than we know what to do with, this is going to be a much faster way to produce saline water. And tailings are really useful for power, so we might be doing that at some point if we can figure out how to get plenty of tar. The other fast way to do it is drilling fluid, which is a thing. Fracking rig. That's a lot of saline water, but these things are also kind of expensive. So I don't know if that's worth it. This one's probably a little better. We will get just straight salt to saline water, which is good, comparatively. 10 stone gets you 50, whereas 10 salt gets you 100, and it's a lot faster. So, we can always do it that way. Oh, I thought I had 9 Petri dishes. Where did I get the impression that I had 9 Petri dishes? It was 9 of the other thing. I still need 9 more. And these are going really slow. I think we need to put some in a chest for when these situations arise, so that those will build up. And then we need to look at glassware. Oh yeah, gasoline. I wanted to bring gasoline over as a fuel source. Because our syngas is empty. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is place a pump here. And then, I mean, this isn't... I just want to make sure if we use the same pipe network, it can't backflow into the rest of the syngas network. This needs to be moved over. It's really hard to see where you're building the native flora miners. Okay, back to that. And then, while I'm here, move some raw coal over. So many little things to do. Then gasoline. There's some gasoline up here, but there's even more coming from this guy because of the carriage processing. So I need to get a pipe from here all the way to there. I think we can go kind of across this way. Salt is more valuable, though. Yeah, I mean, it's valuable in as much as you need it for other things first. But, you know, it would make sense to use your extra salt if you had any for saline water. Oh, that's not the corner. That's the corner. Gasoline. Gasoline. Alright, so then where we want to connect it is a little hard to get to. I'll actually just go around like that. And then we should just be able to turn that around. And then disconnect the pump and flush syngas. And what did I do? Oh, that needs to be a 2 to 1. Like that. There we go. Okay, so now we should have plenty of power to run our glassworks. We'll see how long that gasoline lasts, or if it does even last the whole time. Hopefully it does. Yeah, I need to up my glass production. Can I make more glassworks? Yeah. I can. I think I'll move the glassworks out of this cramped little spot. Hello, Mr. Caravan. Alright, jaw crushers we'll have right there still. Do something like this. And then glassworks. Maybe I'll just put them underneath the whole quartz vein. Making molten glass. And we turn them all sideways so that they connect fuel, which I totally didn't know was a thing a while back. Okay, and then the molten glass needs to make its way up to these guys. Don't know why these are not lined up, but whatever. Whatever. I'll just leave it. Hey, Lodro, how's it going? Okay, and then we just need to select quartz crushing, filter out stone, bring crushed quartz down, connect fuel, which is currently the gasoline. Feed them with a single inserter, and that should do it. Get the stone out of here. And I believe it was this belt. Ta-da! Lodro, I am doing well, thanks for asking. Life is pretty normal today, so, you know, nothing to complain about. Alright, so that's 37. I mean, it's not quite going to go full rate. It's really only going to be 30 molten glass a second. And that's if these are getting 10 quartz, which I need 6 more quartz miners, which we can do. I need some more iron, but let's get that going. And then, yeah. It's also worth contemplating hot air, because that's a pretty big value. Getting another glassware from 50 hot air alone, or getting another petri dish. In this case, 50 hot air is taking the place of 50 molten glass and 2 rubber stoppers, which require like the whole latex chain and everything. So saving on that is a pretty big deal. And then saving on glassware is big too. But first I have to remember, well, not remember because it's changed. Hot air. I know it comes from coke oven gas, but what's the ratio right now? Let's just hell mod it. Hot air. Oops. I don't need 2 new production lines. Okay, hot air from warm stone bricks is what we get right now. And then warm stone bricks require 5 of them require 100 coke oven gas. Wow, and a lot of heat exchangers. That's no joke. So that amount of coke oven gas is gonna be coming from processing 67 raw coal. I mean, it adds up, so I should probably set up hot air, but it's definitely, we don't have enough hot air to fully supply these right now, so we'd have to have some set up for hot air and some set up for not hot air, and then, you know, prioritize the ones that come from hot air. And so then we'd use hot air when we have it, sort of. But for now, I'll just leave it. It is functioning the way that it is. And I just need to add the crystal mines. That's right. Okay. I need 3 more still. Let me grab some iron. I do not have T1 power plants. Why is this not compressed? I thought we figured this out. Come on. Come on. What the heck? What the heck? We worked so hard to make such a gloriously horrible contraption. And this is how you thank me? Oh my goodness. Whatever. Fine, we'll fix it. Goodness. The universe is telling me that this is a piece of crap. And we can do better. We can do better. Alright, so that is... Oop, no, don't deconstruct that. I meant to do FNEI. Or, I mean, max rate calculator. Not deconstruction planer. Okay, so this is making 8 things a second. But only 6 of them are going to be processed iron. So it's 5 buildings that make exactly half a belt of processed iron. So I will have those dump onto... Yeah, that one will be half and half. That's a total of 10 items only per second. So shouldn't have to worry too much about that belt being oversaturated. And then we're going to do the same thing here that we did on the first belt, which is close and far. And then this one will be half and half. And now we have this belt. And with both of them, we're going to filter stone out into another belt. And that one will go under, well, I guess it needs to go further forwards first. What? Wait, hold on. No. Oh, okay. I guess I do need that. Never mind. That was right. And that'll go underground. This will filter stone out to the left. And do that. Or maybe better to do this. Then I only need 1 splitter. Anyway, and then these two should both be exactly half of a full belt, and that should work. Hopefully. That should fix my problems. Goodness. Now I have quartz ore and iron ore. Oh my goodness, such a mess. First we get rid of all this processed iron. Then we get, well, I'll just have to dump the quartz somewhere. Dump chest. Okay, grab some iron plates. More crystal mines. Oh, we're out of small parts. Hold up. Hold up. Okay. Also out of pipes. That's better. Now, how much? This is a 6.5 million, so it still should last a while. It's just I need to place a lot more mines. Okay, we'll give it 2 squares so that I can bring another one from up top. Is that one necessary? It is, but only barely. Okay, it's not, because this one will be able to get that square. Wait, no, that goes up tile. I'm out of belts. I'll handcraft a few, I guess. Oh, that's too high up. Okay. And that should be the 10 per second that we need. Beautiful. Okay, glass production increased. 10 a second, 10 a second, which makes 2 a second. So those 4 will need to run. That will consume 40 megawatts of fluid fuel, which is pretty much 40 gasoline a second. And this build, it does produce almost 40 gasoline, but only if Kerogen is being fully utilized. So syngas is gonna continue to be necessary, I think, and I maybe should have a bigger stockpile for syngas so that it can build up. Maybe I'll put it right here. Pump out. Connect in. Yeah, there we go. And is this still all working properly? Worth checking. Looks like that's a yes. Coal gas is totally filled up, which is good. That means aluminum is happy. Are we like backed up on aluminum? Oh, that's the old aluminum. Where's the new aluminum? Oh yeah, it's up here. No, it just seems to be able to keep up, I guess. Oh, never mind. I think it had just backed up before the caravan came to pick up aluminum, and it must have just grabbed some, and now we're going down again in coal gas. Okay. Well, that makes sense. We'll need another set of coal gas, I think. Rocks are doing fine. Okay, back to the Digosaurus, I think, finally. After much distraction. We have lots of petri dishes. That's good. I only need 9 more. I'm hoping the saline water has, yep, stocked up. And I also need more titanium. I have run out of titanium. Which is up here somewhere. Here we go. Where's the chest? Ah, completely full chest. Wow. Hold up. I did something wrong. Oh, no I didn't. Okay, never mind. Titanium's just slow. Okay, and that is backing up, actually, slowly. Slowly but surely. Moss gene samples ain't doing so hot, but that's because we're taking half of the petri dishes. Which soon we won't be. Alright, Digosaurus. Live! Cross species between Arthurians and Fadeyes. Fadeyes? pYanodon's, suited to mining hidden nexolite ore. They're able to collect and extract small pieces of nexolite, form patches. Hey, there's a typo there, everybody. Where machines would suffer severe degradation. And then we will need a dig site. Need some more steel for that. This needs to be dealt with. The ash from all the flippin' tin, the tin steam. It's pretty intense. Steel. Steel. Steel, steel, steel. Right? I'm standing right on it. There we go. Okay. Dig site. Bam. Oh, cool. It, like, has a area. Food is guts. Meat. Oh, it's not very much ore. Oh, okay. Interesting. 1 ore per gut and 2 meat per... Or 2 ore per meat. It's not very much. Intermetallics is 3 ore per intermetallic. My pyscience is producing 1 gut and 1 meat per pyscience, which comes out to basically 1 intermetallic per pyscience if we're using the guts and the meat both to feed our Digosaurus. Interesting. Maybe I do want to do tailings. We'll have to look into the tailings route. But let's see what he looks like. Oh, I can't place him. I guess I gotta go to the dig site. Let me grab some animal food. And then we'll hop in the car. I think we'll need a power pole. Meat, guts. Delicious. At least we have a lot to start with. There's a car over here, right? Yeah. Power poles. I probably have enough. Yeah, it's pretty close to this geothermal. Uh-oh, the gasoline's already gone. Oh my goodness. Alright. I need to switch back over to coal. Ah! Syngas. Excuse me. Mad skills. Okay, syngas is right here. Yeah, okay. We need to disconnect the gasoline, which starts, I guess, there. Dump the gasoline. And then reconnect syngas, like so. That will probably run out very quickly. I need to do something about that liquid fuel problem. More fluid fuel. Exclamation mark. Just so I know what's important, you know. Writing it down clearly isn't good enough. Gotta write it down with feeling. Okay, so I want the main base power to be connected here, which is this one. Frickin' rocks, man. All right. Ooh. Straight lines, please. Goodness. Okay. Here is our dig site. Ta-da! And a Digosaurus. How do I... Oh, he's a module. I see. Okay, and then I feed the building with all the guts and meat. There he is! Oh, he's so cute! Look at him go! Oh my goodness. I wonder if that's just a modified mining drone. Oh, that is just adorable. And there you go. Raw Nexilate. So I actually want to prioritize meat here because it looks like he comes back with 2 ore if he is fed meat. So that means I want to put... I think we can just do something like this. Meat... Guts... No, switch it. Guts after meat. And then... just like that. It's a pretty easy way to prioritize. I guess that requires that to be slower so that this actually backs up. Oh my gosh, no, I need whitelist. Goodness. Ah! Get it right. I just want meat. I can also put meat in the other slot so it'll kind of back up properly. Okay. That's working now, I believe. Okay, and there's Nexilate. Sweet. Our little baby Digosaurus is doing his thing, and I think that's actually a perfect place to end the episode because we're right over an hour. So I think we'll call it there. And for those of you on YouTube, as always, thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you think down in the comments below about the adorable baby Digosaurus. And I will see you in the next one.